Boom, hello and welcome to another live stream. I am Dave in real life and this is the Iron Claw movie watch along. How is everyone doing? Hopefully everybody's had a good day. Uh yep, so yeah, we are live. And straight away, Dylan, hello, shout out to you. How are you? Yeah, for anybody that's wondering, it is on Netflix. So you should be able to find a copy of this movie. So yeah, it's a good film. We're not gonna be like totally obsessed with it, but we'll have literally have the conversation about the Von Erichs throughout the stream, and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Of course, that's pretty much how these streams run. Obviously, I'm still reeling from last night's NXT. That was so good. Last night was so good. So Dylan, shout out to you. Yeah, like I say, we're just going to have a pretty chilled out stream. It's going to be a couple of hours long. Nothing too taxing, nothing too strenuous. But there's a few things to get our teeth into and talk about and all of that good stuff. And yeah, we'll just like wait for people to join the chat and then we'll go to uh, the IDMB or whatever it is. Jesse Jackhammer, hello, shout out to you. So this film came out 2023. Very good film. If you haven't watched it yet, then obviously this is the time to watch. But it is excellent. It's such a good film, and it very much based on a true story, of course, of the Von Erichs, the curse of the Von Erich family. Yeah, so it is. It's not for the faint heart. It's tragic, very tragic movie, but very good movie. It's wrestling lore. It's wrestling history. Stephen, hello, shout out to you. How are you doing? I'm good, my friend. I am fine. How are you? How is everybody in the chat anyway? How is everyone? How is everyone bearing up? What have you settled down from last night? That show last night, NXT, was just like, who's next? Who else is coming out? I mean, because literally it was just this person, that person, this person. I mean, I know we were setting up for NXT Homecoming, but literally they just stacked the absolute show. No end. I've got it on Netflix. So Stephen, shout out to you. That's good. Yeah, I've got it on Netflix. I'm currently watching Judgment Day. I'm continuously trying to watch this pay per view. I've got Edge versus Jeff Hardy on at the minute. I stick this on when I'm waiting for like Raw or NXT or whatever to start. I just end up watching some random shit. This is my random shit. I stuck it on because there was just no point in me getting into anything else. So, yeah. I've also got Iron Claw on Blu-ray. So, I either watch it on Netflix or I watch it on Blu-ray. It doesn't really matter to me which one I watch it on, to be fair. Look at me. Got two. Ha. But yeah, it's all good. Like I said, we're going to go and have a look at who's the cast. There's a lot of things what I think let this movie down, and there's a lot of things that are really good about this film. We will get into that. David Paul, hello, shout out to you. Says he remembers watching the Von Erichs versus the Freebirds feud, watching WCCW in the 80s. I mean, you are so lucky. Me and Eva used to have conversations about this when she was in the live streams. Basically, was in the UK, didn't really know who the Von Erichs were. I mean, I didn't know anything about the Von Erichs until we met and saw the Texas Tornado, which was Kerry Von Erich. And then it was like getting the magazines, I started to learn a little bit more about the Von Erich family. But we didn't get them. We didn't get to see them that often here in the UK because they weren't on NWA, the main televised NWA shows. Freebirds were, but the Von Erichs weren't because they were mid south. So because of the territories, we didn't get to see them that often. So yeah, I kind of missed out on the old Von Erich Freebird feud because obviously we just didn't have it. We literally had WWE or WWF as it was known, and that was the late 80s. So yeah, we kind of missed out on that, to be quite honest with you, which sucks because obviously it was a big feud throughout of Texas and the Mid South. Yeah, so it is what it is. Have you watched the Kerry versus Flair match before? I have. I think I've seen it since. Byron Cutler, shout out to you. How are you doing, my friend? How is everybody, anyway? Uh, yeah, obviously the matches that I've seen, just Kerry Von Erich matches when he was in WWE, to be honest, as Texas Tornado. I haven't really gone into the proper Von Erich stuff. I know I need to. I just haven't had the time, to be fair, flipping honest with you. But I know it's there. I know it exists. I know it's on YouTube. I know it's all on YouTube at some point. But yeah, it's just having the time. We'll give it another couple of minutes. We'll get to 10 minutes in, and then we'll have a look at the stuff, the cast, who directed, all of that good stuff. So yeah, we'll get into all of that. But yeah, this was 2023, so after the pandemic. I mean, Zac Efron. I know he had an accident where his face blew up, but literally he looks horrible. And we'll get into it. We'll get into that. I mean, the match that's referred in the movie. Yes, the main match. I know what you're talking about. The actual match. I don't think I have, or I might have done. I think I've seen clips of it. I'm not sure if I've actually sat down and watched that the full match. I need to. I need to get watching more Von Erich stuff. Kevin Von Erich wrestled with no shoes. I remember. Can't wait for War Games on War Games. War Games? You mean SmackDown, dude? War Games. It's Worlds Collide, my friend. Don't forget. It's Worlds Collide, buddy. No War Games, mate. It's SmackDown, and we go straight into Worlds Collide. No, it's not Survivor Series this weekend, but that's not until November. That's the 29th of November, if I've got my dates correct. Yes, we were a bit away from that, to be honest. But yeah, it's God, Friday's going to be insane. SmackDown straight into Worlds Collide. We're going to be live until about 5 o'clock in the morning. Just hope you know that, because SmackDown finishes at 3, and then we're straight into Worlds Collide for 3 hours. Oh my God, get ready for sleep. Saturday's going to be a mess. Which have I got that day off? Jesus. I meant, I know you did, dude. Yeah, you just put War Games for some reason. Too early for War Games, mate. Too early. We are going to talk about War Games because there is some predictions out there. Ballyoo to William Ency. There's only one person with the crew, and that is you, sir. The Ency crew. Coming in hot like a mofo. The flipping crew. You're my lifers. You are my lifers. Shout outs to you, William NC. Days hasn't got back in touch with me over the DM that I sent him the other day, which I know he's got a member stream later. William, could do me a solid and get him to at least have a look at the email, the DM. Just let him know that there is one there, and if he can get any kind of response back to me before tomorrow, because I need to get an appeal video in tomorrow at some point. So if he can help, please just drop him. I can't do anything about it now, to be honest. If he doesn't check his inboxes on his accounts, then what am I supposed to do? I'm not going to do it in public. I wanted to do it away from the public eye. So I'm going to be watching the boxing Saturday night. Oh, I'm not. I'm just going to be chilling out Saturday, getting ready for the Sunday streams. I've learned that it's going to be London City Lionesses versus Manchester United. So, tune. Then it's Liverpool Burnley. Then we've got Man City, Man United later. So it's 3 flipping streams. Yeah, okay. It's just a DM on X. It's just a DM. Just get him to check. He's not even checked his DMs, to be honest. Obviously, he's bombarded. He's just absolutely bombarded by flipping stuff for unseen that he doesn't get to chance to actually see people that are trying to just get genuinely in touch with him. So yeah, I do think that's a problem. But yeah, it's a DM on X. Get him to check the DMs on X if you wouldn't mind, sir. If you would do me a solid, I feel like tonight's probably the best chance of him giving it some kind of attention. I know he's busy. I get it. I completely get it. He's got his YouTube channel. And he's doing lots of stuff behind the scenes, the member stream, this and that. But he has been on X today, so and the fact that he hasn't even bothered to see it, kind of just, yeah. I just think he just gets bombarded with that many flipping DMs from the flipping stupid section of his community that he's probably just fed up. Just fed up of reading them. So when somebody's actually sent him a genuine one, he hasn't got the time. Tom, hello, shout out to you. William Ency says he has been getting hate over AJ Lee thing. He had to stop reading them. I will let him know. Okay, all right. So we're getting inundated in his inbox. Well, just tell him that my DM has got nothing to do with AJ Lee. Yeah, it's nothing to do with that at all. Not 8Mail at all. I just want a bit of advice. Dylan, Byron Cutler, shout out to you. Said it looks like Adam Page will be facing Cal Fletcher AW All Out. That's going to be competitive. But is that a main event quality match? Is that a main event quality match? Because you look at John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, that's a main event quality match. Even though Cena's not quite at the level he was 10 years ago. But, I mean, Jesus Christ, Cal Fletcher's not exactly a draw. I don't really rate him. I'm not saying he's a bad wrestler or anything like that, but Adam Page was over the first run he had. I don't really think he's that over this time. Yeah, I don't think that's a main event quality match, to be honest with you. I wouldn't book that. But hey, I don't watch the show, so it's nothing really to do with me. Wrestling Days never got time. Sorry, Byron. Hello, Byron, says David Paul. I've got Hangman Page winning. Yeah, I probably agree with you with that. Like I say, I don't think that's a great main event. If you were selling a pay-per-view with that as your main event, then forget it. I don't think your buy rate's going to be that great, to be honest. Totally. Actually, see wrestling and other streamers, idiots, beyond any of us. Oh, what is up with them? Why have they got a problem? What is wrong with them? And honestly, just get on with your own shit. Conman, see wrestling, all of these fucking wheezy blonde people, just, I know they're a combination, I know they're all fucking intertwined these days, but fuck off. Just do your own shit. Stop interfering in other people's shit. See wrestling was a Days fan, was a subscriber to Days at one point. That's fucking little turncoat. Fuck off. If there's any beef with any YouTubers, it's definitely See Wrestling who I've got a beef with. I just can't stand him. I know he can't stand me. There's no love lost between us two. Not that he would even acknowledge me. I don't care if he acknowledged me. I don't want him to. I don't watch his shit anymore. His stuff is just redundant to me. He's not injured. That's bullshit. That's the internet talking. He's not injured at all. CM Punk is perfectly fine. They referred to where he looked like he had a bit of a twinge on his back. It was just a moment when he was dangling outside of the ring on Monday night. He looked like he had a bit of a twinge. He's completely 100% fit. So ignore what you read on the internet, people. It is false. It is falsehood. Why would people be 18 on Days? Wasn't he the fault? It wasn't his fault. He leaked it. He only asked. People are just pathetic, aren't they? They're just pathetic. It's because See Wrestling and the likes didn't get the scoop first. They are just jealous. They're living in jealousy land. But fucking CM Punk literally told us at Clash in Paris that AJ Lee was coming back. We know she was coming back. All WWE Shop did was confirm it. That's it. We knew she was coming back. So just get off your fucking bike, mate. Fuck me. Clash at Castle, Clash in Paris. CM Punk on the post, Joe, literally grabbed a sign from a fan and pretty much give a wink, nod to the flipping cameraman that it was happening. So fuck off. If you're gonna blame anybody, blame CM Punk. Fuck me. Fucking hate some YouTubers, me. Fuck me. Lying twats. Wasn't Carl Fletcher in TNT champ? I don't know, mate. I have no idea. Tom, what WWE content creator is going to blame wrestling? Gonna say, yeah, let's all blame wrestle WWE shop and their automated system for ruining the return. Boo! Not shopping at WWE shop ever again. Ruining my wrestling. William Chew, it's all for, they're all up WWE. Oh, yeah, of course. Like the likes of Conman and that are up at WWE's ass because that's how they keep getting their reaction videos up on flipping screen each and every week. They're not going to turn against the WWE shop. Why would they do that? They'd lose their rev, their main source of income. Yes, Cal Fletcher's TNT champion. Wheezy used to be in the community. She says, I have been here as long as anyone ever remembered Wheezy at all. I have no idea who Wheezy Bond is. I have no idea who she is. She just started popping up. I watch a guy called Geekbox. He does like reaction streamers reacting to stuff, videos. I've been in them videos a few times. Not been asked to be in those videos, but I don't mind. He can use my content if he wants to. I don't give a shit, to be quite honest with you. If it gives me a little bit of exposure, then I'm all for it. But the reactions that I see from like Wizzy Blonde are not the greatest. There's a fair few of them. I just can't. Blows my mind that people watch them because some of it's pap. I mean, I'm not blowing smoke up my own ass because I'm not, because there's a million reasons why people won't watch this. But I speak the truth. There's no bullshit. I am not up anybody's asshole. I couldn't give a fuck about anybody, to be quite honest with you. Days, I consider a mate. But if he does something that I think I don't agree with, I will pull it up. I will say something. You know that. You've watched this channel often enough. Oh, I've never liked any of them anyways. They're always been hypocritical. B. Tazzy was a part of the OG days. He wasn't. He said shit as far as I know. He was down south still streaming and drinking. Best laugh anywhere. Yeah, but B. Tazzy just turned on me because I see wrestling. He just blocked me out of nothing. So I haven't got the best relationship with B Tazzy. But I thought I had a good friendship with him at one point. I used to always join the stream with Tazzy and all of that, and then he just turned his back on me completely. So, and that was through the C wrestling fan, who was WWE wrestling fan at the time. Yeah, it's all over the place. But yeah, it's just crazy. It's years ago now. But yeah, I still haven't watched any of C Wrestling's content since. And I won't. It is not on my radar. See Wrestling Days, back down 10 out of 10. Gave Wrestling. Oh, of course he would. Of course he would. Logan Paul said Raja Jackson should be in jail. I agree. Yeah, that's assault. What he did. I mean, that's going on to that attack on a wrestler. That's assault. So yeah, that's just typical assault right there. Let's go into IMDb. Let's move off of this because we don't need to see that yet. We need to be here. This is IMDb. So Iron Claw. So we're going to have a look at the little synopsis. It gets a 7.6 out of 10. The true story of inseparable Von Herrick brothers who made history in the intensely competitive world of professional wrestling in the early 1980s. So there we go. But much of a write-up, is it? But we've got Shane Durkin, who is the director and writer of this movie. We're going to go in and have a look at the actors, which is here. We've got Zac Efron. I don't know if he was a perfect fit for Kevin Von Erich. If I am being completely honest, I don't think he looks like him at all, and it threw me off watching the film because honestly, you see the film and the jawline of Zac Efron drawing this movie, it just looks way off. It way off. I don't know how they got away with. I think they should have dropped him from it. Personally, Kerry Von Erich, I thought he was too short. I don't think they got the right guy. I mean, Jeremy Allen White, great actor, don't get me wrong. But, yeah. Harry Dickinson played David Von Erich. We've got Doris Von Erich, played by Mara Timoney. Holt McCall and he played Fritz Von Erich, the dad. We've got Grady Wilson, the young Kevin. Also, there is a cameo in here of MJF. So this is the second MJF movie watch along we've done. Would you pay $60 to get into the lottery for next year's World Cup? Get into the lottery for next year's World Cup? What are you talking about, David Paul? What lottery? You don't have to get in a lottery for the World Cup, do you? What's that about? What is that about, dude? So there it is, some of the cast members anyway. Harley Race was played by Kevin Anton. Lily James was the partner. We've got Grizzly Lewis Garrido, Bruiser Brody. Character Ryan Nemeth was in the film as Gino Fernandez. So Ryan Nemeth was in this movie. We've got Stanley Simmons as Mike Von Erich. Jake was played by Chavo Guerrero. Not surprised, really. So there we go. We've got quite a few people in there. So what is William saying? Yep, Tazzy, see Jesse, Callan, Jody, Jeff burnt out because they were not getting promoted like they thought they should have. Jody pissed when Days made Sonny a mod over her. I think they got a bit mad when Jody was doing her Wyatt's stuff. I remember her doing the Wyatts. I think it was the Happy's Window at the first, and Dave was doing NWA or something, and he ended up clashing with their podcast. And they were all big fucking howdy-doody about that, saying that Days was competing with them, taking all their viewers away. But they've got to remember is that the insiders, their viewers were Days' viewers. It's in fact the insiders took Days' viewers away from Days. And that's what people seem to forget, that Jeff and Joe were a part of Days' community. They broke off. Days promoted the fuck out of the Insiders podcast, and he did. He even starred on it. And then they just broke off. Started competing against Days, doing the watch-alongs. And so if anybody, it was them, what pretty much started the war with Days. And Days didn't start a war. He was just caught in it. I think it was just the fucking fan base, to be quite honest with you. It's just silly bollocks. Absolutely silly bollocks. He talks shit. Rest in peace, Jodie. Jodie was great, though. She was a great lass. I had time for her. I used to pop into that Abby's window quite a lot. There was having a lottery to be able to buy tickets for next year's World Cup. Oh, right, okay. We don't do that in the UK. You don't do that shit. You get tickets, you get tickets. Simple as. No lottery. Lily James was big for playing younger Donna in the second Mamma Mia. Okay, cool. Tom, good little facts. We got Abby's Window. Loved the Insiders. Went shit too fast. They started off being all about the community, and they did. It was all about the community that was doing everything right. And then they started doing watch-alongs, and that's when it went south. They were doing community posts. They were doing days before days. Days now have stuck in that mantle on, where they kind of left it off. Yeah, it's just mad, 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 mad stuff. I'm just setting up Iron Claw. We will go to Iron Claw in a minute. It's Joe. What I thought is the worst one. I've got all the time in the world for Jeff. Joe, not so much. Not a big fan. But I did do the Insiders podcast. I did do an interview with them, which pretty much started me on this journey of doing YouTube. So I'm kind of grateful for them for giving me a voice. And yeah, it did start from there. Although if you watch that interview back, it's on my old channel or on their early days of their channel. My God, it's so shaky. James Chadwick, hello, shout out to you. There is a Charlie Sheen documentary on and Netflix. Very cool. I want to shit because Joe blew it, pulling himself over trying to get the picture on TV. Joe was already doing his own podcasts at that particular time. He had his own, what was it, way back. But the time machine thing that I was doing, the way back machine. Anyway, let's get into this. I don't really want to spend too much time talking about them, if I'm being quite honest with you. It's not their show. It's my show. True story of the inseparable Von Erich brothers, who made history intense competition of the world of professional wrestling in the early 1980s, though tragedy and triumph under the shadow of their domineering father and coach, brothers seek larger than life immortality on the greatest stage in sports. James Chadwick, how are you? How are you today, my friend? So a bit of trivia. And we'll do these like little bits. We're not going to go full into this, but the film had its premiere in Dallas, Texas, the same evening that the SAG FTRA strike ended. Many of the actors found out the news through journalists at the red carpet. My health has gone to shit, but I'm going to stay on here. Oh, mate, shit, what's going off, bud? Oh, mate, is your back still fucking playing up, bud? Mate, shout out to you, James Chadwick. Mate, all here for you, mate. If you ever need to talk, just send me a DM, please, bud. You know I'm always here for you. Film implies that Kerry lost his foot in a motorcycle accident just after the NWA World Title, and he didn't. That was false. Ric Flair, 1984. The motorcycle accident actually happened in June 1986. Yes, several years later. So I thought there was a bit of discrepancy there. I do think one of the brothers in the film who dies is like a mixture of the other one, because there's other Von Erich brothers what actually died. So yeah, there was more than the brothers that we see in the film. There was one more, I believe, what went into wrestling. And failed and ended up taking his own life. I'm back at least. My back is the least of my worries. Oh, God, mate. Bless you, dude. I'm not going to pry too much if it's way too personal, but, mate, just DM me anytime you want, mate. If you want to talk. If you want to talk privately, that's of course. I'm always available. Back in the ring prematurely because of re-injury to his foot and the accident. Yeah, so yeah, there was a lot of discrepancy in the film where they said that he lost his foot on the motorcycle accident straight after his title win. It was a couple of years later that he lost his foot. Yes, he did go into WWE in the 90s as Texas Tornado with his foot leanly off, and he wore a prosthetic foot, which is amazing when you look back. It looks, you know what I mean. I didn't know he had a prosthetic foot at that point, but clearly he did. So that's amazing. Well, a leg, lower leg, or whatever. Kevin Von Erich, I used to be a brother, is a famous quote. And the end credits, there's a photo of Kevin and Pam and their 4 children, 13 grandchildren. Two of his 2 children, currently wrestlers and a tag team. I don't know which promotion they're actually in right now, but they was in MWA, I guess, at some point. So we are going to come back live into the shot because obviously we will need to start this film because we've literally wasted 30 minutes. Used to rub bro. I have a thing that can help with your back pain, man. My penis is my magic. Okay, William Ensley, the doctor of penis. Guess who's finally back and world champion? Hollywood's Rick Hunter and his broken back. Shout out to you, Hollywood Rick Hunter. Welcome back, welcome back. Nice to see you, my friend. I'm going to actually put the WWE logo on in the background because it's dark. It's getting dark in here. And it just gives a little bit of light to the proceedings. So there we go. It's a little bit better. There we go. I'm not so dark. Not too dark. I am ready. Right, let's go. Let's go do it. So if you are watching the Iron Claw, let's start it up. I am ready to go. So in 1, 2, 3, let's press play. Let's go. Anybody what's joining, doesn't matter if you're watching or you're not watching. We'll just continue the conversation. It's completely fine. My diet control, my body system is fucked right now. Can't pass a dung physically because I'm at a stroke risk. All right, okay. Oh my god. I mean, it's fine. I'm fine. On a scale of 0 to 8, I'm at a 6. Well, shout outs to you, William Ensley. It's a BBC film. It's amazing. House Productions. So this is produced by the BBC. This is where our TV license has gone to. Inspired by a true story. James, medically speaking, eat equal amounts of protein and starch. It stabilizes your body. So yeah, obviously this is the tragic story of the Von Erichs and once man obsession of being NWA champion, Fritz Von Erich. Literally obsessed with being. Yeah, the diet is working. But jeez. Iron Claw. The claw, the claw. One of the baddest heels in the business, Fritz Von. And he actually looks like the actor who played him in the movie looks exactly pretty much like Fritz Von Erich. Okay, topic here for you, James. This movie, never watched it. Does it stop you shitting blood? Oh, mate, you shitting blood? Shit. Have you seen a doctor? Because that is prostrate. You're prostrate. That sounds really proper fucking serious, James. Or you might have bust something, or I take it you've seen a doctor, right? Make sure if you haven't, go tomorrow, please. Probably blockage, sticky poop. You might have caught. You could have just caught something on you on the way out. It has happened. Colostrophy. My pronunciation. So we've got the kids. One of these is Kevin and David Von Erich. Meeting him outside of the arena. The early days of the Von Erich boys. Got an appointment for next week. Oh, mate. Fucking hell. I bet your doctors is fucking packed up to fucking shit then, innit? But I mean, if it gets any worse, go to a hospital. Go to A&E. Do anything. Don't wait on a fucking appointment. If it's fucking bad, mate, just go. Seriously. They'll not thank you for fucking waiting. Oh, and if it's something serious, the NHS would have wasted your life. Your poop, black or blood on your poop, James. Oh my god, I can't believe we're having this conversation. This is why it should be in the DMs. But no, if you feel okay by having that conversation, then sure. Dark Knight, hello. How are you doing? Are you watching the movie about Mr. Hensey and his stone in his alone time? The Iron Claw. That's what it is. It's an homemade movie what William sent me. Oh, he's stroking that very cool. William literally everywhere, but it doesn't happen all the time. Okay. It's not a doctor, but you could have caught something. How often is it? When did it start happening? Here we go. Dr. Dave, when did it start happening? Shit in actual blood is usually ulcer. Dark Knight, hello. Shout out to you, my friend. How are you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. So yeah, Rick wants the NWA Championship. And he passes this on to the boys. He couldn't win it himself. So when his boys were old enough, he wanted them to be champ. That's basically the premise. I just don't think Zac Efron's a good choice for Kevin Vorek. I just don't see it. I don't see the likeness at all. Always happens to from time to time. I've got a funny feeling you're just catching something inside. Mine's when I wipe too hard, if I'm being honest. There you go. There's a bit about me you didn't know. But I have eczema. Really bad down there as it is. I am quite uncomfortable as it is. So I have a reason for mine. Always happens time to time. Probably stomach ulcer or I'm in a stomach or in your intestine. If it stops, James, it's in your digestive system. Boring life at the minute, Dave. Home, work on repeat. Groundhog Day. Hope you're well. Mate, just fucking hell, it's everyone's life, isn't it? I've had a bit of time off work, so I'm pretty good at the minute. But yeah, I know what you mean. Once you get back into that work routine, it's never ending. You're either at work or at home. You never seem to do anything. I hear you, mate. Or you just can't afford to do anything because literally you just need to work. Blew out your bottle. Poop got stuck that night, hopefully. Yeah, well, fingers crossed, James. I mean, we'll have a laugh about it, of course, because it's not in a severe way. I mean, obviously blowing out your bottle. William being as candid as always. So got the Sportatorium, Dallas, Texas. This is 1979, the year after I was born. It's Kevin Von Erich. The crowd are fully behind him. He's against the Sheik, who's played by Chavo Guerrero. James, don't look. for the on the internet help putting your by putting in your own symptoms. Yeah, do not do that. Oh, the internet is designed to just make people even more paranoid. Oh, you would have cancer. You would be dying tomorrow. You're my. Well, no, my fingers are green. My toes have gone red. Yeah, you start looking at all the symptoms. Fritz has just dumped the manager over the top rope. I went through shitting and glass. Turned out I had shingles. It's interesting. Yeah, just, obviously you're doing the right thing by getting checked over. But if it gets more serious, then don't wait for your doctor's appointment. Go to a walking centre. Have you got a walking centre near you? Just go there. That's what I would do. If you're worried, go to the walking centre if you've got one. We've got some over here where we can just go and just book an appointment straight on the day. Just looking out for your buds. That night says, are you sure it is not uh, uh, hemorrhoids, James? General Abba Devastation Incorporation was a great name for a heel fraction. Is that what it was? General Abba's Devastation Incorporation. God, it's a blipping mouthful. Imagine putting that on a t-shirt. It's Devastation Incorporation. Devastation of Corporation. There is the Von Erichs, all in their pants there. Obviously, we've got Kevin coming back. We're seeing what order Fritz wants them to be in. It's all pray for James. Ass moment of silence, please. James is literally hanging out of his ass right now. He's literally hanging out of his ass. So he's talking to the youngest, saying that Kerry's my favourite, then it's David, and then it's you, Mike. What are you going to do, Mike? Mike has no intention of being a wrestler. He wants to be a musician. Gets kind of forced into the wrestling world. There's the brothers helping out on the farm. They have lost the youngest brother at this point, the young one. I can't remember the names, but they have had the youngest one taken away from them so far. So they're well aware of the curse. And we've got David having a wank in the toilet. Every time I pray for arse, it never happens. Oh, it was it this the movie about a wrestling family? Yes, this is the Von Erichs, William Ency. I mean, you probably come across one or two of the Von Erichs with was it Dan Hodge? I mean, you've got quite the history of kind of knowing some of the back stuff in wrestling. But yeah, this is the tragic story of the Von Erichs. There is a girl. What was I think she was Daphne in Scooby Doo. They've gone to a funeral. Von Erich's out of Texas. Yep. Yeah, the Von Erich family. David, Kevin, Mike. Kerry was in the army, got pulled out of the Olympics. He joined the Olympic squad. They wrestled mostly in the South Central territories. So did you didn't really get to see them, then, William? Oh, my phone's buzzing. Haven't seen the Iron Claw, but do they miss out a brother in the movie? Yes, yes. There's the younger one. They kind of make out that Mike is the youngest. There is another brother uh, who passed away shortly after. He became a wrestler. I think the Mike story intertwines with that a little bit. Yeah, they kind of shave a little bit off the main story. There's a few more brothers that they decided to miss out. To be quite honest with you, because obviously the movie's tragic as it is, and they probably just felt like it was just too much of an overload thing. But yes, there was definitely another brother. Dave, I went to the cinema and saw the Long Walk on Monday. Really good film, adapted from the Stephen King film, The Long Walk. No, I've not really seen any trailers for that, to be honest. Who stars in it, bud? So we got they're at the bayou. People are jumping into the lake. They're on rafts, just enjoying their time. And then we've got the chase, the world class wrestling championship wrestling, the WCCW. And we've got an interview with uh, Kevin. Uh, Eric was the AWWA with Oklahoma Boxing Commission drawing the Von Erichs. Plus, the school was so it couldn't go to a lot of their tours. Are you talking about the brothers Fritz added? No, no, no. There wasn't. No, there was the fake brother who's played by MJF. No, I'm not talking about him. There was actually another brother. There's not just four. There was five. Honestly, go check it out. There was five brothers actually. There was another one. He was the youngest. There was one that was taken too soon, which is it Joey or something like that, or Nicky or something daft. Then you had David, what passed away. Then it was Kevy. Mike ended up killing himself, but there was one more. There was one more, and it's not the fake one. They fought the fake one into because they was losing friction. There was losing the territory, so they decided to bring in a fake Von Erich, which was played by MJF in the movie. The only person I knew in the film was Mark Hamill. All right, okay. Mark Hamill's in that film. All right. Interesting. I've not seen any trailers for it, so I have no idea. Used to go to Dallas a lot before Stunning Steve came into it. Okay. The only person I knew was Mark Hamill. Hello, Dylan. Chris. It might have been Chris. I have no idea. I can't remember the names, but we're going back to the Sportatorium, the home of WCCW. We've got everybody going to the wrestling. Big deal back in the day. Absolutely huge deal. There's some of the wrestlers going in through the back door. We've got Fear the Reaper playing in the background. Fear the Reaper. The people paying their tickets to go and see the wrestling. It's rattling here. It's raining here in Scotland. It's been pissing it down for about an hour here in the where I am. There's Bruiser Brody. They're having a conversation backstage. just going through the match. This is kind of what they do in wrestling. This is the behind the scenes stuff. We know this happens, right? They just go through the match. There's Fritz. Like Righteous Rogers and Billy Graham showed up. I remember. Yeah, I mean, you guys in America just lived in such rich times. I mean, we wasn't getting any of this stuff here in the UK. We did have shows. You had to go to Blackpool though. Of the early stuff that I saw on TV was World of Sport with the likes of Big Daddy, Giant A Stacks. You kind of get the really big beefy guys what couldn't wrestle for shit. That's what we were getting. Obviously, we kind of saw the early days of Davey Boy Smith, Dynamite Kid, David Finlay, as he was known over here. But yeah, we got William Regal in his early days. But yeah, the British wrestling was not on par with the American territories. I mean, compete. So David Von Erich puts the claw on and gets the win. Feel like at this moment, with him taking over the promo from Kerry, that David Von Erich found himself in the position that the NWA was interested in him as champ. But we've got a girl back outside. She's going to make a play for Kevin. Rest in peace, Bruiser Brody. You were a legend. Yeah, Bruiser Brody. Honestly, I always remember seeing that footage of Lex Luger versus Bruiser Brody. Lex Luger did not want to wrestle and to just escape in the cage. Some of one of the characters back then, it was just like a circus. Yeah, man, it's just the territories, man. It's we ever used to talk about it quite a lot, and Vince McMahon has ruined wrestling, but I don't know. Did he really? When he took wrestlers away from the territories, what he did is made it globally. He turned it into a successful business. You probably still had backyard wrestling. I know you've got independent circuits now in America, but you would have still had your territories. It wouldn't have been big news over here. We probably wouldn't have had a WrestleMania. We wouldn't have had wrestling at the scale. There wouldn't have been a day in real life. There wouldn't have been a wrestling days. Because what would we be doing? I can't imagine me sitting here doing a Big Daddy versus Giant A-Stack watch along. Welcome to Big Daddy. I'd love to do that though. We need to take a look back at World of Sport. Wonder if there's any way of doing that on YouTube, where there's an old British pay-per-view. No, never got to meet or see Bruiser. He was big time. He didn't hang around with the undercard. Oh, he was always like in New Japan and stuff like that. He was traveling a lot, wasn't he? He was a main star. Probably 70% of the wrestling happened back then is Lost in Time, yeah. One of the greatest feuds. When you look at Harley Race, some of his best stuff. Lost in Time, Dusty Rhodes, Lost in Time, you know what I mean? Because when you see the tapes of just like The Undertaker back in the day before he made it big. Same with Kevin Jacobs. It's just where is this footage come from? You know what I mean? Why is this not regularly available? Man, you've like really got to scour the internet for it. So Kevin has gone on a date, and he just discovers that he is nothing without his brothers. Loves his brothers so much. It's a girl. She's just asking him what he wants in life. The episodes of WCCW, which had on ESPN, available on YouTube. That's interesting. There's just right. I've got literally the only problem I've got is that my passion for old-fashioned wrestling is not the greatest. yes, it would be great to watch the Von Erichs versus the Freebirds, but then I have literally no interest in the undercard. I'm not interested in the little guys, what don't make it big, who we don't know about. So you'll have somebody like, I don't know, I don't even know the names, but you'd just like see them and they're skinny or fat and they just can't wrestle for shit. And it's like, no, I don't want to sit through that. It's like, they're not good. They didn't make it big. Do you know what I mean? I can't sit through that crap. I want to get to the good stuff. And unfortunately, the WCCW wasn't all the greatest wrestlers there at that particular time. There was a lot of duds. What would have been used as enhancement talent today. Tom, he's back. Yeah, this movie is so good. I've seen it a couple of times now. I want kids, I want a man. She's literally got a plan. She's got the plan, and he's just like, whoa. And he does. After everything, Kevin just like takes himself off in the end and just gets his own ranch, isolates himself from the world. Amazingly enough, amazing that he even allowed this film to be even made. He came back as WWE gave him the Hall of Fame. One of my Route Mush Raws of wrestling managers, Gary Hart, was the booker for a while in WCCW. Obviously, I don't know too much about Gary Hart, to be honest. I mean, we can go into the conversation that we was going to have. Let's just go back here for 5 minutes. I know we're watching the movie, but we don't need to be 100% focused. Because we've got quite a few bits in here that we can talk about while the movie's playing. We're at a boring part anyway. But here's a conversation. Stephen X on X, apparently, has made a little bit of a bold prediction as he sees the women's war games going pretty much like this. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Nikki Bella, Lyra Valkyria, and Stephanie Vaca taking on Becky, Raquel, Roxanne Perez, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. My issue is, where the fuck is Bailey? Surely either Bailey's going to be on the face team or the heel team. The fact that she's not on either, and we've got Nikki Bella there, I think you've got to put Bailey on this card in this match. And I think you've got to put her on this side. So I'm going to say, I think you could take possibly two out of this. Maybe Kyrie, because she'd be a face. Possibly Roxanne Perez, because you'd probably want Liv Morgan back. I say you take Roxanne Perez out, because she'd be facing Liv Morgan. And you put Bailey in there. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. Let's have a conversation. And then, yes, just, there you go. There you go. This is, I know what you're thinking. You're looking, and I know what you're thinking. Dave Chappelle at the end. We've got Kendall Gray backstage. And is Shawn Michaels' t-shirt on? Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. She can break my heart, definitely. One of the most rememberable memories back was Michael PSA's. Oh my god, he was cool AF. He had a convertible muscle car, brought us kids Hudder band guns. He always loved to be around and play. Oh mate, I bet that was so awesome knowing him. I bet the stories that you can tell, my friend. We need to do our podcast, mate. We need to do it. I need to find time. You know what? If I can set one up, and you're free tomorrow, we'll do it. I'm only kidding. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I might, you know what? I'm thinking of doing. I don't know, quite know how it's going to work, but we've got this space here. I might open up a Discord. What do you think? And then I can invite you lot on. What do you say? If I do a Discord for this channel, I think I have one, but I think I've lost. I don't know the information for it. So if I do a new one, we could do a Discord. Don't know. Let me know if that's something that you're interested in, because then I would love to talk to you directly. That would be fun. And then I can just click on who I want to talk. People know it was such a kid. He dressed as Santa once, gave us presents for our parent. It was TA merch. Oh, that's so cool. I was thinking about how much cereal milk I could get out of Dave. I bet you were, you dirty monkey. Yeah, turn it into a dock. There you go. Boom. So, information, there is the poster for Worlds Collide. We are doing that on Friday. It says 7. Oh, it's that 7 Pacific, which is going to be 10 p.m. Eastern, which is straight after SmackDown. So, we are live for that. We are going straight in. Main event, World Class Championship Wrestling. Harley Race versus Kevin Von Erich. Here we go. It's your main event. This is the current tag team division inside of WWE for the females. It looks hot. That is probably the only team in it. The Hervis, the secret Hervis. Got Charlotte, Alexa, got Asuka, and Kyrie. We've got there's Maxine and Natty. Roxanne Perez, Raquel, and then we've got Meechin and B-Fab at the back. So that's his tag division. It sucks, doesn't it? That is it. And now we've got Izzy Dame and Paxley. Because obviously they're now a tag team. Thought this was good. We'll go into this a little bit. The match, Harley Race taking on is a massive moment in this, because I think Kerry was supposed to have either won this match, or it was meant to be a better result. Kyrie has Asuka say, Kyrie! I love that. That is so good. People don't know it was. I've just read that. Thinking about watching back old NXT takeovers. Mario Ranello may be one of the best, if not the best, commentator in WWE ever. Yeah. Oh, what was his thing? He used to say a classic line. I can't even remember it now. But he used to have a line that he always said. Light it up, Dave. AJ Lee is back in WWE. Boop, boop, boop. So there's I think this is it, where Kerry just takes a big, massive bump and he gets winded. And he can't get back into the ring. And he ends up being counted out, I believe. But he literally, I mean, he has just been suplexed onto the hard concrete floor, and it literally just couldn't get back up. So therefore, he became a big, massive disappointment to his dad. Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. Yeah, he did say Mamma Mia, didn't he? Yeah. You are right, Tom. Mamma Mia. Anyway, Wrestle Purists. Ash by Elegance revealed that after she had won the TNA Knockouts World Championship, Bayley sent her a message congratulating her. Oh, Bayley's just an awesome person. Bayley sent me such a cool message. She's like, I just want to let you know I am so proud of you, and you're so effing cool. I always wanted to hold the TNA title. Ash said Mercedes Money sent her an eye emoji. Unbelievable stuff. Back when the NWA had a board of directors, decided who they wanted. Yeah, because if you won the NWA World Title, but you meant you run the territories, that you could basically go wherever you wanted to be. So you want to stuck to the Mid South, you could go to the Pacific or whatever, wherever they needed you, basically. And it just meant bigger money. You were the bigger star. You was carrying the name, the NWA name, and he gets raked in the eyes by Harley Race, and then there's a DQ finish, I believe. And I think Fritz was pissed off at this. Harley Race ended up retaining the championship. I talk about my mum's 1987 book, Skylark. She had it at the time, leaving the Tulsa, Oklahoma farm grounds after AWA show. I was like 7. 1983 had a flat tire, junk yard dog changed the tire. Oh my gosh. Flipping that, mate. That is so mad. You guys are so lucky. I wished I lived in America and had shit like that happen. Man, it would have popped so hard. I bet you just thought it was just a genuine black fella helping you out as well at the time. You were just like, who's this guy? Did you mean Pam, Dave, not Bailey? Yeah, Pam sent the message. She was there promoting a match with Butch Reed. This was sometime in October. Jesus. But the natural Butch Reed, Jesus Christ. Man, I've never met a wrestler. I'd love to meet this wrestler, though. Carmen Petrovich. Can I meet her there? Can I be there on that boat? Been into port there. I'd run so fast. I'd be like the Flash. Retro Wrestling, hello, shout out to you. How are you doing, bud? You got me perving. We're midway through the film. We've got David Von Erich on the mic. Obviously, they see him as the future prospect. Match for Worlds Collide. We've got Lola Vice, Mr. Iguana, taking on Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez. There we go. That's a match announced for that. And I love this. Somebody did my work for me. Somebody made the time to do this post. You're welcome. It wasn't me. But there's Lola Vice in a bikini, kicking water. And look at that. Perverts. We'll just leave it here for you. Get the tissues. Yeah, as a kid, we really didn't know CWE or the CCW. Yeah, you just thought they were just random people. It's like, who's this boomer? I'm doing great. Yeet. Anyway, yeah, we're perving over here. We're perving. We've got more stuff to pervert as well. And that was Sonia Bailey account. I don't know who Sonia Bailey is, but there we've got Stephanie Vicker. We saw her last night after rumours of stuff happening with her. There, we've seen that poster before. There is Stephanie. Looking fire. I think that's all I've got in there, to be honest. Thought I had more. Huh. There's a few posts what I think is missing. No, you can have a look at the booby lady again with the milk jugs. I didn't had a lot in. Anyway, I digress. Let's get back to the screen. Hello. We ran around. Lol, didn't pay much attention to what the adults were watching. Typical kids. Typical kids. I bet you just like thought now, why didn't I just flipping have my notebook? Why didn't I get autographs? Imagine the collection. There's Kerry. Is this going to get found out that he is no longer... The USA have been pulled from the Olympics. He's no longer going to be able to compete. I think was it the Soviet Union at the time where the Olympics were played? And USA got pulled from that Olympics. I believe it's that. Right, got to go. Won't be in the SmackDown stream on Friday, but I might be in the football stream on Sunday, Dave. All right, mate. No worries. Shout out to you, Leeds. Yeah, we're going to be streaming all day Sunday, starting at 11:30 until the end. So the matches, we have got the matches now announced now. The female match is going to be the London City Lionesses versus Manchester United. So we're going to do double Manchester stream. Jesus Christ. We've got Liverpool Burnley sandwiched in between. And then we've got Man City, Man United to end. That is going to be flipping awesome. That's going to be an epic night, day of streaming. So make sure that you're available for that because we are going straight through. So there'll be no late night stream because I will need a rest after all of that. But we will be streaming all day Sunday. There will be a little bit of a break in between, I think, where I have to phone my daughter, but we'll deal with that at the time. Man, imagine if I was aware then my autograph would have been like billions today. I know that's what I mean. Imagine just junkyard dogs just changed your tyre. Imagine just having that on a photograph and go sign. Flipping heck, mate. Jesus. I bet like when you look back now and you just go, did that really fucking happen? Or is that a fever dream? Do you know what I mean? I bet you just I wouldn't be able to comprehend like looking at your parents' photographs and going, really? When did that happen? Jesus Christ, mate. That's just awesome, mate. That's so good. So Kerry is on his way back to the farm, the Von Erich farm. His dreams of Olympic gold are dashed. Welcome home, Kerry. And the welcome party. None of the Von Erichs. We haven't lost a Von Erich yet. So that's good. Good signs. We still got 4 of them. I should put little X's as one disappears. No, that's a bit bad tasting. We will large that up in a bit. Most of that shit. It was like life happening. No photographs. What a loss, mate. Just you don't know, do you? I mean, look, if you look back as kids now, you know with the stuff what you could have bought when you was a kid. Imagine having LGNs, pristine, still in their packaging. How much they go for today, especially if you knew about the Kamala Hasbro with the moon or the star on it, and you knew about that. You had that in your collection because it goes for crazy money now. You don't know, do you? You just don't know. You don't know. As a kid, you just want to play with shit, right? And I kind of understand that. Same with you, just wanting to run around and not bother with the wrestlers. Because to you, it's just silly blokes doing silly things. You don't know how significant at that time what they're doing. It's just mad. So we're just seeing all the brothers together before the tragedy would ensue. So we've got Kerry, Kevin, David, Mike, family, and they're just getting introduced to Kevin's girlfriend. And obviously Fritz giving his son the she's a good one, keep an eye on her. But like I say, ain't missing shit these days. Phones are like memories these days. Yeah, yeah. When we were kids, we were reckless, playing till the lights went out. And we're not talking about the lampshades coming on. We're just talking about the world going dark. Had a huge Go Joe collection, GI Joe collection. Not like the 12-inch dolls, but the real GI Joes, 6-inch tall ones with the vehicles and guns. Oh, mate. What's Halloween movie? Was Halloween movie we're going to be watching? Which Halloween movie are we going to watch? It's the Season of the Witch. It's part three. Halloween part three. What we're going to be doing in October. Yeah, because we've done the first one. I don't really want to do any of the remakes. I'm not bothered about Rob Zombie's version. I can't stand it, to be quite honest with you. I think it's shite. The kid annoys me. But yeah, it's Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, what we will be doing. We'll probably be looking at others. We might be doing, I don't know, could even do Thanksgiving. I don't know. That could be quite fun. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. There's loads of horror films we haven't done yet. Season of the Bitch needs to be a movie about PMS. For 7 days, she's coming for you. PMS Jane. For 7 days, you have to survive the blood rage. And she's got the perfect alibi. A woman changed gas horribly wrong. Hormones create a monster. My God, it writes itself, doesn't it? It's like Transgender Man. Transgender Man, he is an humble guy by day, but by night he is Transgender Jane. He changes into a woman and takes down the bad guys. Transgender Man. Man by day, woman by night. And at a party, Mike is going to be showing off what he really is passionate about, which is his music. He's not into wrestling. He is a talented musician, and this song would become like the kind of like the anthem of this movie. So yeah, he was super talented as a musician. He wanted to be a singer. He wanted to play the guitar. He could actually play numerous instruments. But yeah, it was Fritz what wanted him to wrestle. And it was just shortly after the death of David that he wanted to wrestle. He felt that they needed to keep the Fritz name going because obviously they're the heartthrobs of the Mid South, the WCCW. He didn't want to lose the favoritism, so by pushing Mike up into the spot of David was his way of protecting his family name and his family business. OMG, that movie is coming. The Purge, 7 day menstrual cramp on men. Can the Stranger Things hurry up and come out on Netflix now? No, it's not until the end of the year, but I mean, Wednesday. Hasn't Wednesday Adams cut? Anybody what watches Wednesday? That is just fast. That season two, I've watched it all. Even though they split it up, it's even just gone boom, 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 done. It's kind of amazing how quick that has just gone, come and gone. Alien Earth. If anybody wants some good sci-fi shit, I need to get back on watching that. I'm kind of behind by a couple of episodes, but that is worth a watch. Alien Earth. It's not just the aliens from the movie Alien. It's 4 other species what have come to Earth, and they've got to try and trap them. Very, very good. Very high budget for a TV show. The special effects in that program is literally amazing. So Kevin's getting freaky in the car with his missus, soon to be missus. They're getting it on. Let's get it on. There we go. In inappropriate time in this movie. Du, 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 du. I think his penis is not working. What are you thinking about? Why is your penis popped up? Uh, this is worried about his brothers, apparently. And she is going yep, they're having sex. Dave, idea maybe would be Criminal Minds TV series type thing. Work for a video, focus on the physical aspects of wrestling, storylines, or technical characters. Do a psychological profile. God, if I was smart enough to do that. If I was brainy enough to do that, William, I would. I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart, to be honest. Dissecting wrestlers would be a nightmare for me. That's a lot of hard work. Now he goes into the psychology of his wrestling move. Look at how he grabs him from behind and puts on the sleeper hold. No, what kind of storylines would we be looking at? It's like I think you could probably do like a serial killer podcast. Hmm. Dissecting storylines, but as long as it was tongue in cheek. So Fritz has gone up to Kerry, wants him to be a wrestler, sees him as a prospect. Now the Olympic thing's over. Do you want to be a wrestler? And he's just going, the world keeps taking from us. It's now to take from the world. I want the NWA Championship. You are my guy. You are my guy. So Kerry has now joined the team. It's David, Kevin, now Kerry. There's only Mike left to join. The brothers Von Erich are now free. It's like I'd like to do something where we have a look at like the storylines like Montreal Screwjob and actually dissect it properly because I think it's fake. I don't I'm not bought on the shoot thing. I think it's a work. There's something about the Wrestling with Shadows film that Brett did. What didn't add up? There's the sequence where they're in the office. We don't go in the office, but it sound the voiceover didn't sound real to me. The Brett's bit did, but what Vince was saying sounded so fake. Maybe they had that conversation and said, "Well, we're going to create the biggest storyline ever. You're going to go and take the money." That the screw job thing wasn't a screw job at all. There we go. The Von Erichs taking on the Freebirds. Michael PSAs, Ronnie Garvin, and who was the other one? Pritchard. Was it the Pritchard guy? I'm talking about presenting a video in the fashion, like how they have the creepy selling, creepy music. You should have them have a degree to do a video. That alone, wrestling files. So treat as I'm trying to get into the mind of what you were talking, like what we were referring to, like treat it like a wrestling file rather than treat wrestling as it's real, like unsolved mysteries. Oh, okay. I don't really know if there's any. What are the unsolved wrestling mysteries? I don't really know that many of them, to be fair. Oh, I'd have to do lots of homework. I'd have to tap into the endless seam of the internet and see what the mysteries are. Why why has Curtis Axel never finished the Royal Rumbles? We could do shit like that. I could do a jokey one where like Curtis Axel never finished his Royal Rumble and is still the longest reigning, never to be eliminated Royal Rumble participant. Terry Gordy, that's it, and Buddy Roberts. Garvin didn't join until the 90s, I think. Yeah, Ronnie Garvin's one I remember most. He's teaching David the Claw. So we've just seen the rise of the Von Erichs, how they became popular. But that popularity would end in tragedy. I just thought that, the actors, what they use, I think David Von Erich is the only one what's realistic. The other two just don't look like Von Erichs. Their popularity, they went on Wrestling Illustrated. I used to buy the Wrestling Illustrated here in the UK. I used to get that. That's how I got fascinated in wrestling in the first place, being able to buy that when I was high school. Well, high school, middle school to you guys in America, of course. Wow, even better. Just make them scary or creepy. The Boogeyman. Dun, 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 dun. The most hated guy in professional wrestling. He ate worms, but he did more than that. The Undertaker, a true dead man. There's still no trace that he has ever existed. There's the Invisible Man, John Cena, still yet to be seen, terrorizing wrestling rings across America. Do cryptic video instead of horror, wrestling, news, or bios. It's getting it to work and it's getting to find out how to do that. I get what you're saying, kind of, but it's working out the mechanics of it, which is hard. I don't have enough time to just sit down and be like proper focused on videos. I should do. I should do. Mm. I know what you're getting at. Kind of, I like the idea of it. What made Benoit snap? That could be fun. Yeah, but it would be doing it about certain wrestlers, even though they are not that characters. What making it up? Kind of making it up, like how Hulk Hogan would be too close to the bone with him passing. Ultimate Warrior could probably do something with. I don't know. It's yeah. This is where they won the trios titles. Big fans. Tonight you saw the strength. This is when he announces David as the number one Von Erich. Sam Butnick. WCCW is the best in the business. The Von Erichs are the best in the business. We're coming for you. Ritz really believed in his own hype. Just an idea. Yeah, it's just working out the mechanics of it. It's working out how ridiculous do I go with it. How far, which wrestler to pick. That's literally the tricky part is how to start it and how close to the bone do you do it. Do I treat them as proper, never to be seen again? You know what I mean? The jobber killer. We could do that. The jobber killer. These were jobbers, but were in their prime. What happened to Barry Horowitz? And what happened to Iron Mike? That's what we could do. I just thought of an idea. Hmm. Fun little video idea. Not going on that kind of route, but looking at jobbers from back in the day, like big names like Gilberg or, I don't know, James Hellsworth. What are they doing now? So I could just find a list of jobbers and we just make up a backstory for these jobbers. We have them working at Burger King. We can have them working as legal lawyers. It's completely bullshit. But what do you think? Oh, there he is. They're taking painkillers to deal with the pain of the road. Kerry injecting it into his leg. Like Becky Lynch, she said that she is a man, but a man, dramatic pause. She's not, but then showing her family side, working but hanging, hugging kids, etc. But the perspective as she is evil. I'll just play it that she's actually a man. Dan, yeah, jobber takes would be gold. Yeah, I think the jobber thing might work. I'm kind of interested in that. So having a look at just some jobber from back in the day, do a little bit of a profile and where are they now? And we'll look at 5 jobbers each week. Or just 2 jobbers, or just 1 jobber, a video. What happened to Gilberg? And just make up a ridiculous story. I mean, obviously I'd put parody at the side, take away a pinch of salt. This is a parody video, not to be taken serious, but that's interesting. What happened to the jobber? Make sure it's not used. They're real names. Oh, no. It'd be totally character names. Character names. We know him as Gilberg. So there is Kerry excited for David. Obviously, Kerry wanted to be the guy what won the NWA championship. He felt like he let his father down. He's just got married. He's got married to his sweetheart. This is where it all starts spiraling. You would just like give a job a backstory, but you're not. No, you're local jobber. You're funny, Dave. Lamps down, baby. I'm begging. And they're at the party. His wedding party. He's enjoying himself. Zac Efron. Mr. High School Musical. I don't know, it's just ideas. I'm always trying to flow ideas all the time, but it's just getting stuff what's going to stick. I mean, YouTube now with them kicking me off their partnership program, which is fucking awesome. Great, thanks YouTube. I've now got to try and find a way of doing original content. What's going to probably get me back on it. To be quite honest, I don't know how long this review thing lasts or this suspension. I still need to do that video for that appeal. If I don't get any feedback from Days, I'm just going to have to do it blind, which I'm scared for. But I've got a backup plan, because if all else fails, we're going to start the membership. I'm going to start the membership on the channel. I'm going to set it at its lowest. And what I promise to do extra on the channel is the toilets will go on to the members only. We'll do a members only stream each month. Obviously, I'm not going to just stream for one person, so it would be more. So David Von Erich is crouched over a bog. He is just thrown up. It's not in a good way. But you think at this time you would be forcing him into hospital or local medical facility. But he just ignores it and thinks it's a passing thing. Anybody what's bloody literally puking blood, there's something not right. Revealed that Gilberg was a man of industry, man of means. of leisure one board meeting, and he slipped and fell, hit his head, speared the other board members, and Goldberg Superfan was born. Snapped, just like on Falling Down. He's just sat in a endless. It's like the IRS. He's just an ordinary businessman. He's an ordinary. He's just snapped. It's just one day He's in a pile up. There's cars. There's traffic jam. He loses his cool. He takes his briefcase, just like Falling Down. It's basically the plot of Falling Down. And he literally becomes IRS. Owen Harsheister. You could do that. Oh, that would be actually quite cool with the main stars, wouldn't it? How Bossman became Bossman. How Kerwin R. Shyster became a wrestler. How the Repo Man became you know what I mean? What happened? What was the spark? What made them they want to wrestle? Interesting. I've seen all the High School Musicals. I bet you have. I bet you know all the words to all the songs, Stephen. All the days together. Yeah, better. Hell yeah. Yeah, boss man. He was just working an ordinary day in the office, Cobb County, Georgia. It was just one prisoner what just sent him over the edge. And it was because he was singing the song to Teletubbies. Just go ridiculous, proper ham it up. And he just said, enough's enough. And he sidewalk slammed him. And that's how he became a wrestler. He took out his rage on the inmates, got suspended as a police officer, and he decided to take his vengeance in the ring. Jobber origin stories. It's quite, yeah. I'm gonna have to work on that. That's giving me. It's like Barry Horowitz. What? How did? Or just wrestler origin stories. How the boss man became the boss man. How the Mountie became the Mountie. How did Duke the Junkster Drosy become a wrestler? Give jobbers the respect they deserve. I like it. It's a good idea. Here we go with the country boys. So we've got an important car coming down the driveway. Kevin looking. Yeah, change it up. It's got legs. It has got legs. Jake the Snake. Jake Roberts worked in the reptile enclosure at a local zoo. Hopper Parrot. Oh, I love it. It's just getting all the graphics and stuff like that for it. I suppose I don't really need to have. I could just have random photographs, I guess. I'm intrigued by it. I'm gonna take a lot of planning that though. But yeah, it's interesting. I like it. I like it. We are planning on watching the match where Kerry wins over Fleck. Are we planning to watch the actual match? I don't know, dude. I don't think so. Probably not in this stream. I don't know. Depends how long it runs for. Flair should have won, but by the way, he wrote them. They write themselves. They wrote themselves. Right, I'm going to quickly nip off for a pee. I need a pee. I'll be back in a second. No, after pause anything, but I'll be back in 2 seconds. Back in a minute. We have got our first funeral, by the way, and it is David Flair. Well, we're back. So yeah, the first brother has sadly passed away. So this is David von Erich, who went to Japan, went on a tour, never came back, but Kevin could have stopped it. He saw him puke up blood amazingly. They write themselves. It's on YouTube under 20 minutes. Oh, it's too long. Probably too long. I don't know if we can do it. Maybe another day. Maybe another day. Maybe we can have a look at it. Now, wow, what the fuck have we just seen on X? What has gone off on X? Please explain. Tom, send me a link on the. Can you send me a link? Send me a link on the other. What is going off on X? What have you seen? Is it anything new? We've got Penta dancing. We've got Penta. Is this what you're talking about? We've got Penta. Oh, it's just watching a video. I don't know what that's about. Manga Voice. We've got them two from the other night. We've got that video. We've got Sophia Rose with boobs. Somebody's done a post of this. What? Send me a link. I don't know what you're talking about. Triple threat match tonight. Brooks Jensen, Jackson Drake, and Keanu Carver. Spin of a coin. And it was Kerry Von Erich would get the match against Ric Flair. Kevin wasn't selected. He would be in his brother's corner. It was a memorial match. Was it over 70 odd thousand people? What went? Big, massive memorial match for David. Oh, I don't know. This is Tiffy time backstage. It's not even fully on screen. I do apologise, but there you go. They're just watching the wrestling news. Yeah, it's the match. That's actual footage of Kerry Von Erich versus David Ric Flair. Sorry, that's actual footage, and they're watching it at home. Mike and his mum. They didn't go to the arena. Ah, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ash by Elegance. Okay. Okay. Yeah, send me a link, Tom, because I'm just looking at random stuff right now. Which is not appropriate. So there is Kerry with that NWA championship, the £10 of gold. He's stoked. He beat Ric Flair. He became the champion that Fritz never could. Lol, played Xbox lol. His mum was at the arena to see him celebrating afterwards. Okay. How did she actually go in real time? You inspired me to say, fuck it, and play a couple of games. Interesting. So yeah, they have obviously Kerry go celebrate. He doesn't. This is not true. This is a fallacy. This is not where it takes off. And does his leg? This is not true. This is fake. because this is he loses his leg 2 years after winning the NWA championship. There is that big goal, the gold belt. Here we see him drive motorcycling down the highway. This is not true. This did not happen straight away. This was 2 years after the fact. Kerry had like 13 defences in 18 days as champion, losing to Flair in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Yeah, like I said, this was fake. They said that it was the night after or the night of him winning the championship that he had the accident. It's bollocks. It was 2 years after. So yeah, storytelling. They just fast forward it, which I think they did throughout this film. To be quite honest with you, I don't think it was so quick in succession as they make it out to be. I think there was a long period in between the deaths. But obviously we can't follow the Von Erichs for like 10 years or so. So they just fast forwarded the story. So here we see him on crutches. We don't really see the height of his injuries. He got addicted to painkillers. That's what eventually hooked him. His addiction. Just was in constant pain. One of the things lost with the territories was every really worked hard on the crafting moves, hide the fake shit. Yeah, kayfabe was a reality, was a thing that wrestlers really worked. That if they were heels, they acted like heels. That's the one thing that MJF I think really does well. Away from the wrestling ring, he acts like a heel's supposed to act. I think it's a lost art now in wrestling. Grayson Waller does a good job of it. I think he plays the heel pretty well. He plays that character outside the ring. It's a lost art, man, because I know it's all about the fans now when you get photographs and autographs and this, that, and the other. But where's the heels? Where is the craft? Long the days. Imagine back in the day going up to Undertaker trying to get an autograph. He'd have told you to fuck off. Same with the likes of Harley Race. They wouldn't have give you an autograph. It'd have been fuck off, kid. You know what I mean? They'd have played their character outside the ring. You wouldn't have seen them at meet and greets. You just wouldn't have seen them at all. Another thing, the world champion, you had to defend it around the world. Thing is, those matches, from the territories, from back in the day, them weren't big matches here in the UK. I know they wrestled over here. I know they came over here, but they wasn't talked about. It wasn't a big deal. They didn't make TV. ITV weren't clambering to put their big match on TV. You know what I mean? We got highlights of it on World of Sport, basically. I mean, there was 2 Kendo Nakasakis. We had ours, and there was a Kendo Nakasaki, I think, in NWA or ECW or something like that. There was 2 Kendo Nakasakis. We claimed that we had the original. We didn't. We copied. Our Kendo Nakasaki was totally copy and paste yours. But it was fun. So Mike entered the ring, took the place of David, and this is where he ended up in hospital, discolated his shoulder, really pulled it out of its sockets. But look at the crowd, how depleted the crowd was. It's a big telltale thing. There was not many people in the crowd after Kerry's incident of dropping the NWA championship. Yeah, the Von Erichs were on their ass. WCCW was on its ass. And Fritz was literally just like trying to get the name of the Von Erichs back up on the pedestal. Tried pushing Mike into the ring. We brought in the family member who wasn't a Von Erich, the fake Von Erich. He tried with him to get the crowds in, and it just wasn't working for him. To the point where Kevin uh, made a deal to sell the company. The curse starting to really set in. Another thing on the world champion went around the world. Around the world, around the world. Wrestling's so different back in the day, though, wasn't it? When you think about all the different challenges that you had from all the different promotions at that exact same time, you had the AWA, WCCW, Mid South Wrestling. You just had all these different companies all wanting the champion, their company to have the champion. God, imagine that on a global scale now. Imagine that as wrestling now. And NWA had literally had the mindset of Vince McMahon. That would have been golden, man. Wrestling could have been huger than what the Vince McMahon wrestling we get now. It could have been so big. So Kevin has turned his back on his family. He will not pick up his child. He's not leaving the bed. He's not communicating with his wife. She had to literally shout at him to hold his child. Feeling a complete disconnect because he's losing his brothers. He's losing all he had at the start of this movie. He's literally losing. I mean, I'm using the movie as the metaphor of it. There is Mike looking worst for wear. He'd just come out of a coma. Too much pain after losing David, who almost lost Mikey. They just pushed Mikey into the ring way too quick. Obviously, even here, they were talking about how quickly they were going to get him back into the ring. Amazing. He just weren't even giving him any kind of time frame at all to get well or get better. The pressure from Fritz was, yeah, we need you back. There, that comment there, I know I will be back. He should have never be back in wrestling. He should have never have been a part of wrestling. And obviously Kevin believed in it too, even though what bothered Mike more that he couldn't play. He couldn't pick up his guitar. What's the point? The one thing he was actually good at, he could no longer do because it was taken away from him because of his dad's dream, his dad's vision. It must be horrible. No wonder he ended up taking his life. It's dead silence at the family after losing David. Mother's not even there at the table. The Fritz, the Von Erich curse. There is MJF, the fake Von Erich. Brought him in to get the popularity of WCCW. It didn't work. They saw through it. They knew he wasn't a Von Erich. And he just never tagged in. Kevin wanted to take the glory himself. So yeah, that's MJF, by the way, who played the fake Von Erich. Literally learnt about the Von Erichs just through this film. I have watched a documentary since. Oh, it's so fascinating. Fascinating. There's so many stories out like this in professional wrestling. The story of New Jack. There's just so many. what is it? TA, Magnum TA, his story. It's just so much stuff that went on. Don't go on X on stream. A video is going around on X of someone getting shot. Have you seen the one with the girl getting stabbed yesterday? There's a girl on a bus, literally getting stabbed by a black guy on a bus. People on the bus left her to die. It's sick. Literally sick. I mean, it's just so much bad stuff on X at the minute. Have you seen the guy posed as a schoolgirl? Fuck me, mate. This world's getting sick, man. We've got too many fucking weirdos around. And we're accepting it. We are going, it's alright, they can do whatever they want. Mate, it's fucking bad shit. Have you seen the girl? There is a video going around an American football game where there's a girl what gets beaten up. She's got blood, literally a crimson mask. They were just fighting in the crowd. Don't know which game it was, but that's doing the rounds today. You guys, that guy got arrested like 12 times previously. What, the guy who was stabbing the girl? It's fucking crazy. It's crazy how they left the girl to die. Elon Musk was like, where's the justice here? Where is the justice? So Kerry is fighting through the pain. He has put the prosthetic on. He's trying to wrestle with one leg. He's trying to put all the pressure on the other. You can see him going through the physical pain of just trying to walk on it. Charlie Kirk got shot. Like the debate that he does. Saw the video on X. It's like fucking bad. Oof. I need to see it now. Obviously we can't show it, but I do need to see it. I'm gonna have a look on X myself. It'll probably pop up on my main account. Can't share it with you guys, you know that. But I can have a look. There's a post of like 12 mugshots. Where is it? Where did it happen, Tom? Is it in America? Oh, I can't show you this anyway because it's rude. Don't know if I've even been posted into it, to be honest. See, he's trying to play the song. And he struggles. Somebody's done a video on the AJ Lee story. Husband fires goal, blitz, Charlie. Oh, there it is. Charlie Kirk shot at you. Okay. I've got the information, no video. I think they pulled the video down, to be honest. Oh, okay. Is this the Christian guy? Is this the guy what does the seminars? Is that who it is? What? So Charlie is. Oh my God! Pray for Charlie. So it's the Christian guy. I watch him on TikTok. Somebody shot him. What's wrong with people? Is that who's been shot? Fucking hell. No, I've seen him. He goes to all the universities, doesn't he? And he's talking about trying to ban abortion and stuff like that. He's a born-again Christian. fully Christian faith, and obviously each to their own on that front. But I think he was a genuine guy who just had a genuine argument, and they've shot him. Fucking hell, that's bad shit. Praying for Charlie. Oh, please, he's all right. But no, I have no. There's no video of it. But obviously, I know who he is. Yeah, I've seen him on TikTok. Probably all over TikTok, to be honest. The footage I'm talking about. But he does. He goes to universities, don't he, and does like a seminar. Fucking hell, mate. That's bad shit. So he was in Utah doing a fucking hell. Yeah. He gets shot in the neck. No, the guy, they have got a guy. They've arrested a bald guy. Yeah, there's a guy being arrested. It's impossible to see on X, so if you don't like blood, don't go on for about a week. Oh, I'm not bothered about blood. I've saw a guy being decapitated before on the internet. Oh, there, yeah, I can see it. Everybody starts running, but yeah, you can see him get shot in the neck. Oh man, he shot him in the neck. Why would you? What the fuck? No, I mean literally, I can't share it obviously, but I am seeing it. My God, that is insane. That's some mad shit. That's mad shit. America, you're knobheads. The fact that you allow guns, you are just knobheads. Freedom of speech. I have what? Get TikTok. I am on TikTok, dude. Retro, if you were around still, I am on TikTok, my mate. I just don't use it. Apparently, he's stable in hospital now, but he survived that. I mean, yeah, he got shot in the neck. They shot him in the neck. What the fuck? So we've got the death of the other one that Mike has took his life. So we're now down to Kerry and Kevin. It's another brother down. We've lost another. Mike just couldn't take it. He literally just couldn't do the one thing that he was good at, and that was music, and that was it. Mate, that's just took over the fucking stream. Fucking hell, mate. Jeez, I've watched these videos on TikTok, and you know what? He has as much as I'm not into the Christian faith or anything that I am a Christian, but I'm not a Bible basher. But you know what he said made sense, right? But obviously, I can see the other side of it, of the abortion scale. But yeah, to shoot him though, that's just fucking mad. The fuck? What are you on? What drugs are you on to shoot another human being? I've just fuck me. Don't look up the reference of "Hey Man." Nice shot by Filter. I've seen it. I've seen the shot. I've seen it. Don't worry, dude. America is fucked up. It is fucked up, mate. So Kevin still tries to continue as a wrestler. This is insane. At this point, you'd quit, right? The segment here is to do with remove protection guns, give us individuals, because these knobheads we know has just proven every day dumb fucks find a way to be POS. More people die from cars in a year than guns have killed people here. Hmm. But still, don't you think it's weird that you can go into a Walmart or a Target and buy a gun? Don't you find that weird? I mean, I can't go to my local Asda, which is literally 10 minutes ago, and buy a gun. I mean, I understand that each state have got their own little laws and this, that, and other. I get that. I get that 100%. And that you should be able to protect your family, your home, your state, whatever. But come on, random people getting guns, that should not be allowed. Surely to fucking God. You can buy them in fucking like exchange places, where people sell the guns just to get cash. And you can go and buy that gun, no questions asked. What the fuck? That's fucked up. That is just fucked up. I am not for or against it. I just have the facts stopping guns laws. No, William Menzies, I totally understand it. I can get it as an American. Why you'd want to have guns, especially mid South, Texas. You know what I mean, Dallas, Texas, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, of course, you want guns because you were brought up with it. That's kind of what your constitution is. But when it's this situation, really, we've got knives. Knife crime is obviously. I mean, we keep saying that it's drink and drive is the biggest killer here in the UK. Let's be honest. More kids get killed by cars, yes, of course. William, it should be almost impossible to get a gun unless you have a gun license that gets renewed every couple of years, and it is a safe. Yeah, like I say, you shouldn't be able to go into your local supermarket and buy a gun, especially not a rifle. I mean, I know you go hunting, I know you go specialist places where you have to have a license. You shouldn't be able to just add it to your shopping list. I mean, I saw the one person had tyres for your cars, so you could get a tyre, a gun, and then a loaf of bread and some milk. So here is Ric Flair is going up against Kevin Von Erich. I saw what happened live as a kid. Pennsylvania had a snowstorm. Schools were closed. David Paul, shout out to you. Tom, it's not constitutional thing. It's the real world facts that America is safer than anywhere else in the world. Well, Netherlands. Statistically, probably. But then you've got to look at country mass. I mean, America is it's just fucking huge population, so I don't know if that works in the proper percentage. Netherlands is not the size of America. I'd like to look at the facts of Russia against America and see how that works. Yeah, it's as old. What is it? How many millions of people in America to the less population of the Netherlands? I'm taking over the stream, says Stephen. This is taking over the stream. Yeah, of course it is. But we were always going to do that, Stephen, to be quite honest with you, dude. This is open forum. This is. You know what? This is what I like about doing live streams is that we don't have to stick to what we're watching. We can go back to it. We refer back to it. But if something like this happens and it causes a conversation, then that's what we're here for. There's no right and wrong in the conversation that we're having. I can't say that America's wrong by having guns. I totally understand why they have guns. I can see in some cases when you've got large farms, farmland, you've got people what are stealing stock, livestock, and stuff like you want to protect your home, you want to protect your family. I kind of understand that. America's huge, such a huge, vast country. I mean, we don't need it here in the UK because my house is no bigger than my neighbour's house. So why would I have a gun to protect my house over his house? With just no need for it. I just don't know. This is where Kevin loses it and gets disqualified. William, yeah, it's just like fucking crazy that you can get a gun easily in America. Uh, we've banned drugs, but there are more than anywhere. It does per capital, so that like the bigger the country, it wouldn't be more bigger the countries. It would be more for the bigger countries. Well, massive person in America who has ties to Trump is getting shot is, of course, going to be a talking point in a stream. Of course. Correct. We do not need access to military weapons. In fact, they are actually not as good as hunting weapons or self-defense. Dave, we protect each other's house. We're a community and watch patrols. You shouldn't need to. This is the thing. What I'm trying to allude to. You shouldn't need to defend your homes. This is you. By defending your homes, you create the problem in the first place. People have guns because you've got guns. You fight the fight with fight. You don't go into a fist fight with a gun. If somebody's going to have a fist fight and somebody pulls a gun, obviously they've got an unfair advantage. It's same with a knife. It's just mad. It's just mad. It's a conversation. Yeah, we do have knife crime here in the UK. Of course we do. Because we don't have access to guns. So there is going to be always that fall down. What's going to be the next? If you can't have access to guns, would it be knives? What if you can't have knives? What are you going to access next? It's always the case, and it's not the gun, it's the people what access the guns. It's the fact that people of this mental state can access them. That's the problem. It's not that you can own a gun. Doing it the right way, the legal way, and only being able to require a gun if you have a license and you've been approved a license. That's fine. Have a gun, do what you want to do. But it's people what are able to have access to guns who don't have a license, who are not of the right mind in the first place, what are going around doing all these attacks. How do you eradicate that? That's the question. Stop the access. Only have the access to guns by the right people. You can protect your home. I get that. You can protect your neighbourhood. You can protect other people's homes. That's fine. But that's if it's done legally. There was a case where a guy had loads of guns in his arsenal, like a bag, and he was shooting at the top of what was it, in Vegas, I believe, and he was just like popping people off out of the window. What the fuck, man? Why and how? Shouldn't we? Because we've huge population, immigration blamed on a lot of it. I mean, we get for cheese grater, but not bleach in the UK. Okay, look at it. Our military, we employ our strongest and youngest men and women. They turn 28, 30, accumulate back into society. We are not pussies. No, there's nothing about being pussies, mate. There's nothing about that. It's just it's the access. It's the access to these stuff. You limit the access. You limit the situations. A sniper should only be used for hunting in the military. We are programmed to be violent, trained to act in situations. With muscle memory, we give back to 100 times what we get. Didn't work well in Korea. It didn't work well in Vietnam. You actually got beat. America literally had their trousers pulled down and spanked by the Koreans because you went in gung-ho. You ended up fighting yourselves. They fucking played the chemical war game on you. And they did. They fucked you up. America has never been the same. Whoops, I fell asleep. No worries, James. You need to stay up for AE dub anyway, dude. You're probably going to be in the members stream. That is soon, actually. It's 15 minutes away. They're just watching Kerry Von Erich, the Texas Tornado, against Mr. Perfect when he won the IC Championship. Actually, we need ID for a cheese grater. Crazy. We need ID. You need to be over 16 to buy a pair of scissors in the UK. Fun fact. They will not sell a minor a pair of scissors. That is a fun fact. And I bet you didn't even know that. But I do. Just saying people have assumptions that Americans are fat. No. I don't have that assumption. Not all Americans are fat. The problem with America is choice. You have way too much choice. Too many decisions to make. Nothing is made. You go to McDonald's, you have somebody reading you out a flipping menu. What the fuck is that about? Let people read the menu for themselves. Choice after choice. Eateries. Just rich. People have. We don't think you're fat. Whoops, I fell asleep. I'm barely sleeping at night. Oh, dude, don't worry about it, mate. I'm not a member, neither am I. But William is. I've asked William to do me a favour. Well, no, that is false. Those are both pressure waves users. China caught in both of the wars. May China, Iran, the troops were beaten. Both were in the country communists. Kaya was the community army. James mods would be in the members streams without being members. That's odd. Tom says. Great film is Iron Clock. Curtis, shout out to you. We are watching it. We have just had Kerry Von Erich become the IC champion. Here he is. He's got the championship belt in his bag. So he's been a one-time NWA champ. He's now Intercontinental champion. He's just bought his dad Fritz a gun. I mean, we're just talking about guns. He's just bought him a gun. Free refills are excellent. Yeah, we don't actually get that. I think what. All right, I'm going to try and get it off of guns now, and we'll talk about something else. I do not get your taxes. I do not get how you have to tip everywhere you go in America. I wouldn't want to do that. I find it it's stupid that you don't see. You go to Walmart and you see a price, but when you get to the till, it's doubled because of tax, or it's got more tax on it. Why can't you just have that price with the tax on it? What's the crack? Why would you take an item and take it to a till and then only for the price to be up? from what you originally saw. What's that about? Can you explain? We don't do that. We tax stuff here in the UK, but it's on the price. So if I get a loaf of bread at £1, it's £1. You buy a loaf of bread at a dollar, all of a sudden there's 25 cents added to it. It's like, what the fuck? What's going off here? I mean, I don't know if you can buy a loaf of bread for $1 in America, but you probably can't. North Korea didn't win. It should have been South Korea. It just pushed the knicker back into the DMS. We fought China, Russia, and Vietnam. Supplied the men and weapons. Just the facts of the war, but it's a war that you didn't win. That's what I'm trying to say. You didn't win it. You lost the proxy because you ended up fighting each other. I've seen like Apocalypse Now. I've seen Platoon. I've seen pretty much every single film what's come out of Vietnam, and you basically fucked each other up. You came out of it fucked. Literally a history nerd, and I get you. Just don't understand how violent Americans are. The Japanese, Velits, learn that Americans have unlimited capability of violence. We grew up here to win Vietnam family members. Okay, totally fine with what you're saying, dude. But I don't know. I think America's good. I mean, trying to get off this conversation of guns and stuff, and just trying to get into the tax of America. Really, how weird it is. So we have got the Von Erichs. We've got Kerry talking to Kevin on the phone. Kerry's having a bad time. Do you think Kevin was a bad brother? Because it doesn't come across like he got this right. They seem to be going to him for the problems, and he never really seems to have the answer for them. It's like here is Kerry's struggling, and Kevin's just kind of like, what? It was not a proxy war. It is just not what Hollywood said. We sacrificed so many to fight communism. Those who know did not win. We were not there to take over Vietnam. You sent convicts. You sent literal convicts into that war. You sent criminals. You had people just go. I mean, you didn't give a shit. You almost sent Muhammad Ali. You sent Muhammad Ali. You were going to send Muhammad Ali to that war. I ain't fighting no Viet Congs. I mean, that's how fucked up it was. Mate. Oh, anyway, it's history. It's history. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make anything any better. Companies mass produce everything for their stores around the whole country. If we did, so that the price would go up due to the usage of the printer colouring for every item, issuing costs. I know, Dave. I just think America is, as compared to the UK, as Spartans. We basically the Spartans of today. Yeah, but William, I love the attitude, the violent attitude of America, but we had the British Empire. We dominated the world. A little country. We're not even a state of your country. And look at what we can do. Look what little Britain can do. What little England can do. The British Empire out dominated the Roman Empire. Yeah, American Empire. There's not such a thing. There never was a thing. But the British Empire was a thing. Yes, we didn't quite take over America, but look at what we did to the rest of the world. A little highland, a pinprick of what your country is. So you could celebrate. American can celebrate what they did and stop the Brits. But then you look at what the Brits actually did, and we spanked the world. I'm not proud of it, but it happened. Do you know what I mean? Little country. Tiny little country England is. Damage we did. Think about it. And you think America's violent. Just saying. And there is the next death. Kerry gone, shot. Got shot with the gun that he gave his dad. And obviously now Kevin takes it out on Fritz. He's going to choke him. Look at our social media. Everyone wants to like improve ourselves worthy to be an American. It's just a different way of life. But yeah, I am away. Exactly saying we didn't win though. We won every fucking battle. We didn't go to have the imperial or take over Vietnam. We just have to inhibit Vietnamese proxy nation. Averages once a week that country celebrates Independence Day from England. You celebrate it like it's like the greatest achievement you've ever had. No, you got lucky. You got lucky. You was lucky that the one person did what he did that one particular day, told the people that the Brits were attacking, blah blah blah. If he hadn't, you were fucked. You were fucked. You would have been taken over. That's your country's history. I'm not trying to big up, but I'm a tiny. English people, we're tiny fucking island, mate. We're tiny. Look at how big we are. Look how big America is. History. What proxy means is that at the time it was communist. We needed release our brass winners. The us win. No, Cambodia, Taiwan can't go north with bombs. Lol. So here we see Kerry. He's got his foot back. Of course, he is in a limbo. He is in his own private heaven. And this is kind of like the most poetic part of this movie. We have seen the tragedy of the brothers, and we're getting to journey with Kerry. He goes across the lake. This is just so beautiful. Imagine this is your oasis. This is how you are going to finish up, being reunited with the fallen. Puts the penny down on the boat, and across the way he's going to see his brothers. Vietnam would have been caught on the American streets or abroad, trying to save your loss at sea. My loss? I haven't lost. Who's lost? I'm not saving my lost. I am just looking at the bigger picture. Look how big Great Britain is compared to the mighty America. Such a small little country did so much damage. What have you done? What have you done, you big mighty America? Team America. Fuck yeah, guaranteed to stick the fucking do. I'm winding you up, William. It's so much fun. But yeah, it's typical that you would see that. So much fun having fun with you, bait. Trying to save it, defending. I've got to defend. This is what we do. Oh, there's the little one, the little brother getting the hug. So all the brothers, apart from Kevin, reunited in heaven. There's Mike with his guitar. There's David. There's Kerry. There's the younger one. Big thanks to General Audi. You saved your ass because you would have lost. You would have lost. But he saw the Brits were coming. He notified the township. You managed to defend what was yours. That's the end of the story, isn't it? America's now the America. And we're still Britain. We're still England. Little Ireland causing so much damage. Okay, America. Wait until they Americanize your football. You wished you could Americanize our football. Trump has got fucking no chance. He has fucking no chance. That's the war that really hurts. What, the football war? Nah, mate. Nah, you're delusional. William, nice try, bud. I love you, mate. But nice try. Yeah, you not dominate on that one. You can have your oversized padded footballers with your protection, with your helmets and your pads. You can keep all that stuff. We'll have rugby over in the UK where there's literally no pads whatsoever and they just batter the shit out of each other for fun. So Fritz is in the kitchen. Realise his partner's just literally shut off. She does not want to know. She's not cooking his food. She ain't fucking doing shit, man. You can go fuck yourself, fella. What's for dinner? Yeah, make it yourself, you prick. She's just back painting. That's Paul Reeves, General Howe, was the commander of the British Army. He decided to take the winter off, which helped General Washington. Uh-huh. You like McDonald's? No. I'm more of a fish and chips guy myself. More of a fish and chips dude. William NC. I'm good old fashioned Brit food. Mushy peas and mashed potato. That's me, my friend. McDonald's is overrated. You literally watching our TV. I'm not watching your TV. Stream your wrestling shows. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're doing. You think the Brit shows are not good enough? Okay, okay, okay. I see. Will Ospreay, English. I'll trade you that. Jamie Hayter, English. Soraya, English. Uh, Sky TV, English. I didn't win anything. America did. Are you going to only buy British food? Ban all American. Are you going to buy American food and ban all English? Your stream. What do you mean my stream? I'm streaming on an English laptop. Using my English Wi-Fi. Because I watch America doesn't mean America's won. I mean, you took The Office from the UK, right? And you loved that show. Look what you did to that. We gave you The Office. We gave you James Corden. Look at what we did. We gave you James Corden. You're welcome. And you share our Queen or our King of England. You share. And that's what we did to you guys. Americanism. And no, we said we haven't won anything. But yet, America everywhere. America is everywhere in the UK. Yeah, but you watch UK stuff. You watch UK stuff? You can't really just say that. Like I've just said there, The Office, that's English. You Americanized it, but it's still English. James Corden's on your TV shows. You've got Brits everywhere in America. So you listen to British music. Ozzy Osbourne. So we just finished off with the film, the boys playing football with their dad. And he just goes, I've lost my brothers. Oh, we'll be your brothers, Dad. We'll be your brothers. Oh, sweet. And he lived on the farm. He isolated himself from the world. So in 2019, the Frederick family was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. This day, they are considered one of the greatest families in wrestling history. And the actual proper footage of them. God. And then there's a big, massive. Kevin and Pam have been married for over 40 years. They bought a ranch. Everyone came to live with them. All 4 children, 13 grandchildren. And then there's this lovely photograph where one of them has thrown the kid in the air. There's literally a kid just flying. I don't think that's safe. But you watch wrestling. Yeah, but wrestling's universal, mate. Yeah, watch British wrestling. What's your deal? Wrestling's not American. It's not officially American owned. Wrestling's not American owned. There's more Brits involved in wrestling as you think. Nick Aldis is on SmackDown. He's English. So I don't know what your point is. Patrick, hello, shout out to you. Welcome to the debate of what's English and what's American. Oh, anyway, William, I kind of win anyway. Because I'm just going to ask you, what language are you speaking? What language are you speaking right now, William MC? Are you speaking American or English? I win. I win. You've just been had your heart handed to you. Because I do believe you're speaking English, boy. You've just had your ass handed to you, dude. Ultimate victory for the Brits. What language are you talking? You are speaking English, boy. Well, you're speaking Scottish. Well, we ignore that. You can't argue like a liberal. You can make up your argument. It's just make your sex statement, lol. Sorry, Dave. Take everything in good. Sort of like word, put cheese on it. Wrestling entertainment. Watch Today is literally American. Sorry, Dave. But what language are you speaking, William Ency? What language are you speaking? Is that American or English? Me. Ask any other Brit if Americans speak English, my friend. You speak English. It's the English language. You speak the English language. It's not English. You are English. It's English language. It's still classed as England. It's English. They don't say American. They don't go, what is the most spoken language in the world? English, of course. It came before Americans. You Americanized English. But Scotland, Scottish-ized Scottish. William, I speak American English. So the David Paul agrees. There you go. David Paul has conceded. You walk around America. It's not English. I know it's not English, but you still speak English. Yeah, you still speak English, dude. Haha, more would beg. Haha, more would beg to differ. I don't care. This is an argument between you and me, not the world. All right then. Let's case in point. Mexican. Do they speak Mexican or Spanish? Considering the Spanish is the second most spoken language in the world. The Portuguese speak Portuguese or Spanish? Because I do believe they speak Spanish. And Mexico, they speak a variation of Spanish. Just think about it. We don't speak English. We speak Anglo-Saxon. Anglo-Saxon is English. For the record, you are not even English. I'm not even English. What do you mean I'm not English? The Sacs murdered native Brits. I'm totally English. I was born here in the English Isles, so that's not a fact. Anyway, get your scores in for this watch along. No, I don't. Do we score this? Oh, it was just a good film. I'm just going to say it's a good film. I'm not going to give it a score, actually. It's just a good film. Oh, it's just woken this entire conversation. And I love it because there's no actually William. There's literally no winner. Because you know what we're all from? Earth. We're all from Earth. We're all born in this world. So therefore, no one wins. You might have a different accent to me, you might live in a different part of the world to me, but we are Earthlings, my friend. Earthlings. Therefore, there's no winners, no losers. We're all the fucking same. So, ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Historical facts, my ass. Speaking English has nothing to do with anything. You said you didn't win. We didn't win the War of Independence. Independence means nothing. You make it sound like you're so independent and you're not. The War of Independence. America just want everything to be glorified. Mate, we won World War One and Two. World War One and Two. Don't say it's because of the Americans you turned up fucking late and took the glory. Let's be honest. You didn't fucking win it. Just like we took Native America out, you were taken out by Saxons. Aren't the Saxons still the same? I don't know. I don't really know my English history, to be honest, and I don't really need to. I am from my mother's. What happened to live in Missouri? She's on Earth. We're all Earthlings, dude. Do you? What colour do you bleed? Oh, mate, it's good having a conversation with you guys. It's good that we can take it as a pinch of salt. I mean, it's not, to be quite honest with you, I have no problems with America. I can give a flying monkeys rat's arse of what happened in the past. It's a debate, it's a conversation, it's a bit of fun. Thank you, Stephen. I'm glad you enjoyed the movie. It's a good film. I've seen it a couple of times now, and it's still as good. I do need to find something to wind up my evening. Can't believe we're nearly 10:30. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I mean, this all started with the gun debate, and it's not about country, it's not where you're from, to be quite honest with you. And it's not me backtracking, I couldn't care less, to be honest. I love I just love that the Brits and the Americans are exactly the same. But yet we try and find the little differences between us, and it's just so pathetic, to be honest. Because it is. We're so the same. We've got the same sense of humour. Yeah, we're not as gunno as the Americans. Of course we're not. We're more reserved. Of course we are. We're tactical. We don't go gung ho. We think about it and we find a logical solution before going bang, bang, bang. Of course we do. It's not that the Brits have actual heritage or ancestors that allow you to call yourselves British. I'm actually just been rolling laughing. Where are Saxons from then? What is Saxons? Please enlighten me to what a Saxon is if they're not English. What is a Saxon? What is that? So I don't understand. Because the Brits are the Brits, right? What are the Saxons? Then what's Anglo-Saxon? What are they? Let's have a look. Let's actually have a look what Anglo-Saxons are. Now for my nuke drop. Mike, walk away, win, Dave. You haven't won. We're Earthlings, mate. Earthlings. Ah, you can win if you want. America has to win, don't they? That's the whole point of it. Have to win. Can't lose. Have to win. Can't take a failure. They have to win at everything. Oh, Germanic tribes. Literally the Anglo-Saxons, Jewels. Britain from Europe, present day Germany, Denmark, and Netherlands. Departure of the Romans, AD 14. Settled in what became Anglo-land. England breeding their own language, the root of English custom. So yeah, we're still English. Christian beliefs. It's just that our heritage is of different origin. Yeah, we're still English. Angland is still England. So yeah, your facts are wrong. It's the English is the English because there was no England before the England. Yeah, so your argument's just had a blatant flaw to it because there was no Britannia before. The Anglo-Saxons helped make England, so therefore English I am. So thanks for that. Thank you. Because the Anglos made England, therefore I am still English. Ta-da! You lost. What movie were we watching? I think I won. No, you haven't. Saxon, it made England. Anglo-Saxon made England, which became England. So they're still English. Pipe bomb drop. That murdered native Brits, colonised. Wait, no, because there wasn't a Britain before. It wasn't known as that. They made England, so therefore I'm still English. Read it again. Angoland is England. Think about it. They made England, so therefore they made England English. That's therefore I am English. Think about it. So actually, I'm not. I'm Norwegian anyway by heritage. Garman, my last name. There you go. Officially, I've just announced my last name to you all. Is Norwegian. I'm actually Norwegish. I'm not actually from this country. My heritage, my history, my heritage is Norwegian. I'm Nordic. So there you go. I'm not. My family name is not English. So basically, you won't win me in an argument anyway. I'm Norwegian. English cheated, America dropped. Englishman cheated on America. Well, no, it's American argument where actual Americans, Native Americans, you are murdered them. Watching Google last Friday. Gogglebox. Anyway, it's good to have this debate. I'm going to say, in good old-fashioned Brits form, jelly old show there, chap. It's a draw. Nobody wins. Thousands of people died. I'm actually Norwegian. I have got a patentship in Norway. Fun fact. Haha, but native people living there are the true Brits. It wasn't called Britain. It wasn't called Britain, so how were they Brits? British Isles was made up way after. Way after. England was England. Scotland was Scotland. Wales was Wales. They were all their independent countries. The British Isles were because the British Empire was created. They took over, colonised Scotland, colonised Wales. No, your facts are wrong. Britain came after. England came first, then Britain. Yeah, so you've got your facts wrong there. The United Kingdom came later, when they united the kingdoms. We are the same tribe, German, Saxons, no difference between our heritage. Anyway, I think we're gonna have to close the stream there. I'm gonna you could take the win if you want. I don't think you've won anything, but you can have it if you want it. It's completely down to you. But I am gonna shut the stream off because I want to chill out and have something to eat. So that is me just bowing out. But yeah, it's been an interesting stream. I like it. American not win. It has to win. That's a win. Look at me. I'm going to go home now and bang my wife and say I've won. I beat the English. Oh, you've got to take your little victories whenever you can, haven't you? And us Brits will fight another day. There's no America without an Englishman, says James. That's a fact. Christopher Columbus wasn't English, was he? Anyway, I don't know. Fucking hell. Whatever the facts are, don't care. Go to bed now. Gonna cry. British Empire started was fucking the Saxons. Same Saxons who are literally genetically the same lot. Ah, you must have the dullest life. Reading history, what's not even your own. Oh, anyway, I've got to go. I've got to go. We'll have this conversation tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? That's what we need to find out. What stream are we doing tomorrow? Quickly drop suggestions. Are we doing a retro watch along? We're not gonna go into the Napoleonic fucking war. I'm not gonna talk about war tomorrow. I can't be asked doing that. We've dominated this stream. We're not dominating it tomorrow. There's no Englishman. There's no American without the Germans. Well, we're all Germans then. Hitler won. Hitler won. There you go. That's what we've learnt today, folks. Hitler won. Hence your argument is moot. My argument's not moot, mate, because Anglo England, it's English. Therefore, facts. Adolf Hitler won, eh? Retro watch along, but what we're watching, Stephen? What we're watching? Drive a truck. Lots of boredom. God, I would fucking just read fucking Catherine, some books or something. Just sex books. James, not Dave. Boom, 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 boom. What we're doing tomorrow? Throw a suggestion in and we'll do it. What do you fancy watching? Pointless discussion. It is a pointless discussion, but it's fun. It gets you nowhere, but if it puts a smile on somebody's face, then people log on to watch this movie will have send in angry comments. I love it. That would be awesome if they did do that. I did. Nobody watches these watch-alongs, right? Survivor Series 2004. What's the main event on that? What is the main event on that? Let's have a look. I need to have a look because if I've done it before, there's no point in doing it again. Do a retro watch along Survivor Series. Well, we've got 2004 being suggested. Let's have a look. Survivor Series. 2004. Let's see if we have done it before. Don't recognise it. James, I and Dave love going at after each other. We know we needed this today, James. When we are distracted, did you laugh? I say, I and Dave against your bloody poop, James. You're welcome. It's all in good fun. Trying to see what it is. There's a lot of big graphics for it, but I can't. Let's just go back. I've gone into images, that's why. Let's Google it. I have Retro Watch Wrestle Palooza to watch. Is there a Wrestle Palooza? I don't know if we can. I don't even know if they're available. If I'm being honest. Oh, let's do a quick search because it's ECW. I don't know if there's any on here. Let's type in ECW. There's December to Dismember. Then we're not doing that. I literally don't know. No Mercy Over the Edge. Is there an ECW vault? Is an NXT vault? I don't know if there's an ECW one. Fast Lane, Elimination Chamber, WrestlePalooza. Ooh, there's Wise Hide Shut. Have Retropalooza. I don't know if there is one, to be honest. They don't have an ECW vault. Oh, there we go. There is, 1997. Where is it on here, though? 1997 was the last one, but I don't know where it is. That's strange. It's come up, but it's not showing me where it is. So it's been searched, ECW WrestlePalooza. It would give us an idea of what to expect. No, they won't do it the same. They won't do it the same. ECW's different kettle of fish to WWE. They won't do that the same, to be honest. Fucking chairs flying everywhere at WrestlePalooza. The original ECW one. I don't even know where it is. Huh. It's got ECW 1997. What would it be under? Raw? I don't know. I have no idea. More episodes. December. No, it's just one. Ah, that's strange. Dudley Boys. Chavo Guerrero. Got Trish Stratus versus Lita. Team Orton is the main event versus Team Triple H. Triple H, Batista, Edge. Gene Snitsky. How is Gene Snitsky in that group? Ah, it's just an idea. I know, but I just don't know if we can do it. It's there. It's a suggestion. But for some reason, you can't click on it. Huh. Very weird. WrestlePalooza is not on Netflix. Browse what members also watched it. So WrestlePalooza is not on Netflix. Okay, it's not on. Is it on YouTube? We're going to do Survivor Series. We're going to do this. Just because I know it's here. Yeah, we'll do Survivor Series 2004. Yeah, WrestlePalooza would be a great idea. I just don't know where we can watch it, to be honest. If it's, let's just check YouTube. Uh, 1997. There's 1997. It's just got matches from it. It's not got the full show on. No, it's not showing the full show, I don't think. No. No, it's got matches from it. Oh, it's a bit all over the place now. We'll do Survivor Series 2004. Why not? I don't think we've watched that. In fact, I know I haven't watched it. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We'll start at 7:30, same time as today. Oh, I've had a laugh. It's been good. Good little stream with Iron Claw in the bag. I must have to get some food. So yeah, join me tomorrow for that 2004 watch along, retro watch along. We'll do that tomorrow night. So yeah, peace out, motherfuckers, and I'll see you tomorrow. No, there's no plan of a video tomorrow. I might sit down and try and work out that jobber thing what we were talking about earlier. Or we do a PLE with AJ Lee. Oh, we've already done that. No, we've done that already. We did that with before her appearance. We've already done it. We did a greatest match against Caitlyn. We'll do 2004 Survivor Series. I've called it. We're doing it. Right, I will catch you all tomorrow for that watch along. So shout outs to all of you. William Ency, God bless you, mate. Keeping me on my toes. I love it. Keep up being you, my friend. We'll go to blows. We'll go tip to tip. Next time I see you. We'll go full on tippage. Anyway, I'll catch you all tomorrow for that retro watch along. So yeah, peace out. And yeah, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until tomorrow and the Survivor Series 2004 watch along. Bye for now. See you later. Bye. If anything, maybe do WrestlePalooza video, talk about the matches, and predict what happens. Motherfuckers, love you, Dave. James, thoughts and prayers to you, real bro. Yeah, shout out to everyone. James, hopefully you're well, my friend. Catch you all later. Bye.